Okay, I just wanted to give a quick update here. I got an email from the pastor at my church, who I'm actually really good friends with, and she's really the only person I know I can email at the church that'll actually get back to me. And I said, I haven't heard from so-and-so about touching base, and I called him with all the information he needed, and he hasn't called me back. I left him 4 messages. I haven't heard back from it. And then she emailed me back, and she's like, I passed along your message. He'll call you. Well, he called me at I think I was still watching TV, so it was at 3 or 4 this afternoon. And he's like, I gave him the rundown of where things were with Aaron, and I said, it's up to 1,100. And as far as the training, and it's like I said in a different vlog, I feel bad for dragging the entire benevolence ministry into this, that they have to put in a meeting can we sweep this to help Tori Smith get her service dog? I was not planning on asking for that much money. If they can give me 3, I'll be happy with that, and I'll figure out the rest as I go. Knock on wood, I can still ask Ray for a little bit. Maybe ask him for 2 or 3 if he can give it to me. So, I mean, that's an idea. I'll have to see what the elders board actually says, because I wasn't planning on bugging them about this again, but I'd like to actually have an amount that's going to go to have a solid amount that's going to go to the trainer at some point, because they will write him a check directly. And so I'm trying to figure that out, but then I'm like, okay, this is out of my hands. I'll figure things out. The other thing I started, but that's an update. I have to wait till I hear from them, hear from the church. So we'll see. And I mean, I told Kurt Smith, I said, I'll be happy if they just give me 3,000, which will cover a month of her boarding. And I can always ask Ray to see if he'll give me a few thousand. Because I really only need, with what I have, I technically need 13,000 for everything. So I'll see what I can scare up in the next few months, but they don't even have puppies yet, so I'm not in a humongous hurry. And as Aaron said, we got plenty of time. So until I have more news, which I probably won't hear from them, maybe Thursday or Friday, we'll see. I may know what they'll cover. I just need to know. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next clip. This is going to be really short, so it's not going on the other mount. So I am essentially in a waiting pattern right now. I'm waiting on everybody. I'm waiting for the church to get back to me as far as what they'll cover with the new amount. I am waiting for the breeder to breed her dog. And she said she'd only be breeding 1 dog this year instead of 2. They decided, she's told me yesterday, they're not breeding the other dog. So I essentially have a crapshoot going on 1 dog, whether or not they get pregnant or not, unless if I go with this breeder. So we'll see where that goes. And then I am waiting on, yeah, everything's kind of hinging on this dog being bred and having a pregnancy confirmed and stuff. So I'm like waiting on everybody, and I don't know how much my brother's going to be able to help me because they have a lot going on right now. So, but I'm not worried about that quite yet because I really don't need money from him until a little bit later. So we'll see. So I'm waiting on that, and I just got the check from my aunt yesterday, which I'm really happy about, so that's bumping me a little bit. So we'll see where that goes. I am gonna be running another Facebook event for donations, like in the next month or so for my birthday. And I decided I was going to do that, even if I only get maybe a few $20, $30, $40 out of the entire thing. I don't care. Bump a little bit more. I'm just like hoping I have enough money to pay the breeder. I'm hoping she's breeding the dog going into the year and not in the middle of the year, or that's going to set me back another 6 months. But there's no point in like getting my pants in a twist about that, so, because I can't do anything about it. But God's got this, so I'm not really worried about it. And I will pick this up in the next clip. Okay, before I get going on stuff, I'm gonna start shooting the next vlog. I heard back from the church this morning, so I was like trying to like get breakfast ready, and I was doing about 3 things at once, which pushed breakfast back. And they have agreed to cover the difference, which I was pretty sure they would already do. It was just an issue of how much. And so now they're trying to get a hold of the trainer and get things square with him. And I'm still waiting for the breeder to tell me her dog is pregnant. That being said, the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to do a fundraiser, specifically a Facebook event for the GoFundMe. I'm not expecting to clear that amount out. I don't need a full $11,000. But I do need about $2,500 for the puppy itself and any subsequent expenses if people want to put smaller amounts towards those. Collar, her vest, stuff like that. So any help with that would be appreciated. So the event will start December 12th. And once that is live, I will post a link. I will probably run it on YouTube as well, just to cover all my bases and keep track of it. If you don't have a Facebook, I'll run it on here and do a few more things. At least part of that time, I'll try to stream a little bit and see what I can do. So that's going to run the week of the 12th, and that's going to run all week. Until the 19th, I think, is the following Sunday. And this is December. So I'm going to do that. And that, hopefully, if I get a few more donations, I'm going to try to shoot for, let's shoot for 35 donations since I'm turning 35, and start from there. If people want to give more, that's great. And I'll reiterate this stuff in Facebook posts and in a few other things. And the event is open to the public. So anyone, even if you don't have a Facebook, you can donate. So have at it. And I'll post a link over to my YouTube once it is live. I'll probably actually do a bumper for it. They'll go on the GoFundMe, but it'll also go on here. So, and since that's not in my normal upload schedule, it's going to be outside of that. So I will give you guys some updates because I'm still trying to scare up a little bit more money because it's just kind of funny. I have the money for the training, but I don't have the money for the puppy itself. So I'm kind of split down the middle where I need stuff right now. But that being said, I'm hoping it's not another 6 months. I'm hoping it's a little sooner than that. So, but it really does depend on when this breeder breeds her dog. Because if she's catching her on her another heat cycle, it's probably not going to be until the summer. So I'm hoping it's not that late, but I'm hoping it's a little sooner than that. It sounded like she knew her dogs were going to go into heat in a couple of months, which could be January or February. So hopefully it's around that time and it's not any later than that, or I'll be running a losing battle trying to get a puppy going when the weather's kind of bad. And I don't want this on the tail end of the year. I either want it in the middle or in the spring, and that's going to be a little easier to handle as far as housebreaking a puppy and working with a puppy and stuff like that. I mean, granted, she's not going to be over here all the time with me, but I kind of have a plan, give or take, a tentative plan in place. But I'll keep you guys posted with the next Facebook event. I doubt I'll have a couple more vlogs up before then. And I'll probably run like a few hours. I'll run a bit of a live stream if anybody pops up for it. So we'll see. I'll run that for a little bit to cover all my bases on here. The problem is if I kick this back to my friends list, a lot of my friends list is already donated, so I can't really run it that way. So I'm trying to run the thing through different channels and then do a few more things. So we'll see where that goes. So until I can get the rest of this going and get the fundraiser actually, the Facebook event actually starts, that's pretty much all for now. And I will keep you guys posted. And either this will go up as a separate vlog or I'll add to it sometime next week. So I'll see you guys in the next one.